All right. We appear to be live. I think we're live. It says we're live. It doesn't care for the stream health. I don't know why. So that's going to be interesting to see. Let's get on the computer screen. I don't know if anybody's on here yet. Let's see. Well, it says I'm live. Let's go to live. I think we're going to have to go to YouTube Classic. I see some people are on. I can't see your comments yet. So bear with me just a second. We're still testing out this new method a little bit. It looks like, oh, there's the live right as I switch to something else. I'm almost there. I'm close. Let me set the laptop out of the way because I don't need that anymore. And let's go to Video Manager. This is fun. This is how you work through new stuff, right? Very, very interesting. It's interesting that it doesn't show up on my screen. I have to go to my channel. It doesn't show up under the Video Manager. For those of you who are YouTubers, you probably know what I mean. Let's see. There. It actually shows up as the third oldest or older video. I don't know. But anyway, here we are. We're live. There are a few people on here. Wow. I hope you guys can hear me. I need to mute myself there. Let's see. I need to go to live chat. Wow, I've got to catch up. So, I'm on. I've got screens all over the place. I don't know why. It just kind of worked out that way. Plug this in here. Get that out of my way. Good evening. How you doing? It's Monday night. We're doing a new thing here, and it's interesting because as I look at the different streams here, I have different lags in the video. It's kind of wild. Let's start at the top here. Let me catch up. TRD Lifestyle says, Rob, how you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, what's up, buddy? Just got done ordering some mods. For what? For the Tundra? For the Jeep? For what? Do you still have the Mustang, by the way? Or is that a secret? TRD Lifestyle. Want to trade my Tacoma in for a Pro 4Runner. Those are nice. I like those. I've seen a couple of them on the lots, and they are pretty cool. I like them. Jimbo returns. What's up, Rob? Jimbo, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? Chad says, hey, Rob, how are you? I'm good, Chad. Z-Diver, he's sleeping. He's always sleeping. I don't know, man. He must be tired. Jimmy. Hello, Rob. How's it going? It's going good, Jimmy. How you doing? Brian Bauer. Hey, Rob. Hey, Brian. Brian J. We got two Brians in a row. Hey, y'all. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Let's see. Terry Lifestyle says, oh, Robert, what are we going to do with you? I don't know, man. I don't know. Tundra? Whisper. Whisper. I don't know what mic I'm on. I think I'm on the mic right in front of me, but who knows? All right. M. Jones changed his name to Ford Lifestyle. No comment. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what you're doing up there. You're driving that Ford. You're talking about getting a hybrid something. I don't know what you're doing, man. Gear Runner says, hello, Chad. Z-Diver1, M. Jones, and T-Dub. T-Dub. David Holmes. We talked about this last week. David Holmes says, we can talk about you behind your back if you can't see it. I can see it now. Z-Diver says, I have time to get a cold beer. That's right, you do. Go get yourself a brewski. A brewski. That's what Gear calls it down there in the South, which is really middle country. He's really in the middle, I think. He's in the middle. Gear Runner says, and hello to everyone else. The Board Woodworker says, hello, get on live chat. I am on live chat. How you doing, Brian? What's up, buddy? Nice job on the siding work, by the way. I am one of those that you talked about that would never do it myself. It just seems too daunting to do. I don't know why. You made it look easy. We really did want to see you drop in that hole, though. I mean, that would have made the whole video a different thing. We don't want to see you get hurt or anything. But just drop it in the hole, that would have been entertaining. Brian Bauer says, no Ford, man, no Ford. Gear Runner says, hey, Brian, Ang F. Hey, what's happening, champ? Bang, how you doing, buddy? What's up? Gear Runner says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up 6 times. Gear Runner's always confused. You have to hit that just once. I only ask for once. If you're on Gear's live stream, hit it 6, 8, 10 times. He likes it when you hit it an even number. I don't really know why, but he does. Chad says, hello, Gear. The board worker says, yo, Gear. Randy R says, hi, Rob. Loves to smoke says, sup, Rob. Gear Runner says, for the Tundra and the Jeep, I do still have the Mustang. Mods for the Tundra and the Jeep. Gear still has the Mustang, but I'm guessing its days are probably limited. I don't know. We never see it anymore. I don't know. Tundra Whisper says, I just ordered 6 mods. Really? Well, do tell. What are you getting? Gear Runner says, hey, Smoke. Sandman says, sound is distorted, by the way. Well, that sucks. Wait a minute. We have a super chat. We must acknowledge. Jimbo returns. $19.99. Thank you very much, Jimbo. I really appreciate that, bud. Jimbo says, enjoys the gift. I hope this makes your day today. Hashtag Jimbo returns 07. Hashtag RobMotive. It does make my day. It really does. And I really appreciate it. I can't express how much. I really do. Thank you. Let's see. TRD Lifestyle says, just drove me a 4Runner Pro, more of a family rig. It is. I think people either like it a lot or they don't like it, you know. I like it. I think the Pro 4Runner is a pretty sharp-looking vehicle myself. Bob Winters says, hey, Rob. Hey, Bob. How you doing, buddy? Loves to Smoke says, hey, Gear. Tiny Whisper says, mods is pizza joint. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. As long as you aren't hangry, you know. You might want to get yourself one of them there new McRibs. Well, not new. It's back. I hear they're good. I don't know. Dave C. says, hey, Rob, how are things? Dave, I'm doing good, buddy. How are you? I actually have an announcement. I'm doing something exciting tomorrow. Just a minute. I'm going to tell you what it is. The Board Woodworker says, T-Dub, get black olives for Gear. Ooh, I love black olives, but not on a pizza. Not on a pizza. Tony says, hi, Rob. Love the show. Tony, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and thank you for being here. We are going to do a little bit of a giveaway tonight. I'm going to add something into the usual mix. See if anybody's interested. Maybe nobody is. I don't know. But we're going to do a giveaway. Going to be the same format as usual. So if you're on here for the giveaway, hang tight. One of these days I'm going to sneak it in real quick. So if you bug off and come back at the end thinking you're going to get in, yeah, I might not make it. I'm just saying. It's coming. It's coming. And I think it's exciting. I really do. Let's see. Gear Runner says no olives for me, T-Dub. Gear Runner is olive averse. Olive averse. Randy R says, like your daily videos. Well, thanks, Randy. I appreciate that. I hope people don't get sick of them. You know, I often wonder if I'm not oversaturating myself. In other words, people sitting there going, oh, God, here comes that guy again. I hope not, because I love doing them. I really do. Tundra Whisper says, do you want extra suave? LOL. Extra suave would be good. Sauce, he meant. Sorry. The Board Woodworker says, no crap, Rob. Can't do siding. Now, wait a minute. You can't say it like that. It's not that I can't do it. It's that I choose not to take that chance, you know. Randy R, he's a triple thumbs up, and thank you, Randy. Randy gets it. See, Gear, he doesn't get it. Dave C says, what's up, Gear, man? And wait a minute, we got another super chat. We have an M. Jones super chat, $2.75 Canadian. I appreciate that, Mark. I really do. Mark says, AP rankings, the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Florida. Now, Ohio State has got to move up a bit, don't you think? I mean, not that they were below Wisconsin, but Wisconsin lost to Illinois, and we play them this coming week. It's going to be a very interesting game. Florida, are they even in the top 10 still? I don't know. I heard they disbanded the whole team. Thank you, Mark. I do appreciate that, by the way. That's awesome. And let me ask you a quick question. Since you are Canadian, what does $2.75 Canadian translate into loonies? I only know of the term because Krista is Canadian, my wife, for those of you who don't know, talks about the loonies every once in a while. Personally, I think she's just loony, but she talks about loonies like there's some kind of money. So what does that translate into? I'm curious. Let's see. Dave C says, "What's up here again?" Thank you, Jimbo. I appreciate that. Board Woodworker says, "Go Jimbo." Tundra Whisper says, "Dang on, Jimbo. Dang on." That's what he meant to say. He didn't say it that way, but Bob Winter says, "Great video. Sound is off though." Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what microphone I'm. Yes, I am. I'm actually, I think I'm on the laptop microphone. Is this better? Did it get better now? I think I was on the laptop microphone, and and I think because of that, I was talking this way, and the laptop was over there somewhere. So now it's in front of me. We'll see if it makes any difference. I don't know. I have a microphone coming, by the way, so we're going to go with an external mic to get rid of any kind of mic crap. So it'll be here before the next live stream. Randy says, "How long do you have to wait for your new Tacoma?" Oh my God, anywhere from 8 to 20 weeks, and we're entering week 4 or 5 now. A long time. But I did say I have an announcement. I do. Man, I got a lot of comments. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Tundra Whisper says he loves the McRib. Well, why don't you marry it? That's what my 6-year-old daughter would have said when she was 6. She's not 6 anymore. The Board Woodworker says, "Go, MJ. Go, MJ." That's not really the right. Never mind. TRD Lifestyle says, "Yes, the White Pro 4Runner is super nice. I wish they took the 4Runner engine out and put it in the Tacoma. Me too. Because the 4.0 is way nicer than the 3.5 on our trucks." I agree. Our trucks need a bump, man. I would love to see, and I did a video on this. I would love to see that 4.6 liter V8 in the Tundra. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think that'd be awesome. Loves to Smoke says, "Go Leafs." We got Leafs blowing all over the place here now. They're definitely going. I'm just saying. Matthew Vela. Hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? I haven't heard from you in a while. We need a 6-inch lift fit for the 2020 Taco. Rob, come on. You live in Texas. Everything is bigger and better in Texas. Matthew, I was out driving around today, and I swear to God, I saw more lifted, full-size trucks today than I think I've seen since I've been here in Texas. And they look sweet, man. But I saw, I think, 3 or 4 of them in just like a 5-minute trip. I couldn't believe, and they look good, man. Matthew says, "All who want to see." Matthew says, hey. Ray Collette, he's thumbs upping and skeleton twice. How you doing, Ray? What's up, buddy? Matthew says, I read that. Wait a minute. Matthew says, "All who want to see Rob with a 6-inch lift say aye." I got you. Sean DeLong says, "Yo, Rob." Hey, Sean, what's up, buddy? Gear Runner says, "Hello, Dave C. How are you?" Gear Runner says, "Hey there, Sean. What's up?" Dave C says, "You and Gear, good vids. Keep it up." Hey, Gears are okay. I don't know if you watched Gear Runner's video today. If you haven't, check it out. I'm not going to ruin it, but let's just say he has a food problem. Gear Runner has a food problem, and he fixed it today. I don't want to go into more detail. I don't want to ruin it, but you got to check it out. It's a little hokey. I mean, I don't know.
That was easy.
Could you hear that? Gear Runner says, "Hey there, Sean. What's up?" Dave C says, I read that. Gear Runner says, "What's going to happen when Ohio State loses to Wisconsin this week?" That after what I saw out of Wisconsin last week, I think Ohio State could put their 4-stringers in and they wouldn't lose. I mean, that's how horrible they look. They just look bad. And they're playing at Ohio State, I believe. Let's see. And yes, we are 6th until you lose to Wisconsin. Then we will move up. That's not going to happen, man. That's not going to happen. Don't you play LSU next or something? Or did you just play LSU? I forget. Maybe that's who beat you. I don't know. Sam DeLong says, "I was bored, thought I'd listen to Rob ramble." Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I think you should leave. You know what? You might want to leave the channel up. Put it on autoplay. Select the first video. I've got like 1,600 of them, right? Because I'm like that. Select the first video. Hit play. It'll autoplay. Just leave it roll. That would be awesome. You'll never be bored. Krista Bean Green says, "Loonies, toonies, and galamoonies." I don't know. Wait, we're getting to a conversion. I can't wait to get there. Dave C, he double thumbed up. Tony says, "All good in Toronto, Canada. Have a 2015 Tundra Limited. Love it. Tony, I didn't know you were in Canada. Where at in Canada? M. Jones says $2.74 is about $2.10 US. Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure which way it went. One way or the other. I don't know. But I can never convert unless I have something in front of me. Then I just ask Siri, which I won't do now, because if I do, she's going to start talking. And I'll probably get copyrighted for using her voice. Gear Runner says, thank you, Dave C. Gear Runner says, hello, Krista. Bob Winter says, sounds better when you turn to the left. Yes. It's because apparently the way I'm set up right now, the microphone is picking up on the laptop. I thought it was on the computer in front of me. I know it's not on the camera, but apparently it's on the laptop. So I'm running through a laptop and picking up mic sound, I guess. I don't know. Bob Winter says, yes, much better sound. Awesome. Cool, man. Like I say, I've got an external condenser mic coming, so you'll get to hear what I actually sound like, maybe, because I guarantee you I don't sound like this. I don't sound like Gear either, so if you're expecting a southern drawl you can't understand, that's not going to happen. But maybe that's what Gear needs. He needs a condenser mic. Maybe that might help. Bob Winters, okay. Gear Runner says, LOL, Sean. Krista says, hey, Andy. Tundra Whisper says, Krista, you're on. I know. It's like a new friend. Chad says, hello, Krista. Loves to smoke. Says, hey, Krista. Krista says, yep, I'm here, T-Dub. Rick M says, go Bucks. Beat whiskey. You got it, buddy. We're going to do it, and I hope we put a big hurting on them, you know. What's our margin? 40 points every game? Something like that? I don't know. Sean says, sounds better when you turn around twice. Chad says, sound is much better now. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. Gear Runner says, what happened to the large inappropriate microphone you used to have? It got too much use. It got too much use, and it developed a short, and it quit working. What can I say? Let's see. Dave C says, hey, Gear, nice vid on the fries, adapter. Yes. Krista says, she didn't cough. She says, hi, Rob and Smoke. Gear Runner says, thank you, Dave. That's a pretty cool mod for traveling. I just use my hands. I don't know. I never sat them where Gear sat them because for me, I'd be more concerned about any damage. You know what I'm saying? Because those fries get hot. Tundra Whisper says, yeah, Sean, listen to Rob or watch paint dry. It's a tough call. Come on, T-Dub. You've been on with me a long time. You're a moderator on the channel, for God's sake. You love it. You love it and you know it. Just admit it just one time. Just get on there and say, I love RobMotive. Just one time. That's all I ask. Krista says, Andy, that crazy microphone broke. LOL. It did. I think it took a lightning strike or something. I don't know. It was a good mic. I liked it for the quality of it. And I always wondered why Andy wanted me to send it to him. It didn't work anymore. I could never figure that one out. Love to Smoke says, McDonald's knows nothing about ribs, and he's not happy about it. Gear Runner says, LOL, Krista, Rob looked very comfortable sitting in front of it for hours at a time. Krista, she's saying I know, and then she's cry laughing. I don't know why she's cry laughing. I don't know what that's about. Randy says V8 most definitely. Oh, absolutely, man. I'd love to have a V8 in the Tacoma. Wouldn't it be awesome? It'd be awesome. Sean DeLong says, can't eat a McRib, can't do it. I can't eat it. I don't eat sandwiches. I don't eat sandwiches together, and I don't know how you'd eat a McRib with all that sauce all over it without the bread. And I don't eat things together because I'm weird. So I'd love to eat one, though. I'd love to go there and say, can you give me the old McRib, but just slap that sucker on one of those breakfast plates, put the cup over it, the lid over it, and let me eat it that. Give me a fork because it looks really good. Randy says, what are you giving away? Stay tuned, Randy. It's coming up soon. What time is it? It's 6:15. It's coming soon. The giveaway's coming. You're going to have your choice of 3 items. That's right. 3 items tonight. I know it's mind-blowing, but there are going to be 3 items. You're going to be able to choose which one you want when we get to that. And we're going to get to it in a moderate amount of time. Not too long, but it's coming. I'm just saying. Let's see. Gear Runner says, I ate one tonight, Sean, laughing my arse off. I don't know if he's talking about the McRib or that microphone. Tundra Whisper says, Toyota better keep that V8 or I'm boycotting. I think it's going away, man. I don't think it's going to be out there. Somebody sent me a message tonight stating that they thought that Toyota would have 3 offerings, a V8, a V6 turbo, and a hybrid. I don't see Toyota producing 3 motors, 3 engines. I don't see it happening, so I think the V8's going to go bye-bye. Krista says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button, man. I only see, I don't know how many of them. I can't even tell right now. I'm blind. I'm blind to such things. I don't know why. Gear Runner says, thank you for the shout out, Big Daddy. Well, you're quite welcome, Gear. You're quite welcome. Gear Runner says, we already played LSU. That's right. That's who you lost to, right? Randy says, I'm always working when you're live. I know. I was on Sunday, Randy. I don't know if you work Sundays. I did a test, but it turned into a live stream anyway. So I get on. I'll probably start, once I get this new setup, because I like it better. I think it looks better, and I'm more comfortable using it this way because I think it's better. Make sure I'm on the right camera. I'm thinking I am. I should be. Dave C says Oklahoma. Jalen Hurts all the way. Nah, Jalen's gonna hurt if we play him. That's what I gotta say. Krista says, Tony, I lived in Toronto for 10 years. I love that city. Wait a minute. Did Tony say he was from Toronto? Did I miss it? I'm on live chat. I don't know how I missed it. Justin Stevenson says, hello from Idaho Falls. How you doing, bud? I Love to Smoke says, hey, Tony, how you doing, neighbor? We have a lot of Canadians on here. That makes 1, 2, 3. Chris is 4. That's 4 Canadians out of 32 people. That's like an eighth. That's like an eighth of the audience tonight is Canadian. Wow, I'm feeling so international. Tony says, we the North. You the North. You the North. We're the North. We're the South North. Ohio State, that is. Krista says, we just jumped. Oh, wait a minute. It says, you got it, Tony. You got it, man. Tundra Whispers, by the way, what college team plays in Canada? I don't know. I don't know. It's all hockey there. That's right. That's the football. That's Canadian football is hockey. Hockey. I know that because I have to watch it all the time. Let's see. Tundra Whisper says, Gear's new channel, Rib Runner. I think that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Rib Runner. It's better than Fryman. That's what I was thinking. Tundra Whisper says there was nothing short about that mic. Eddie Smallhorn says, yo, RobMotive, how you doing? Eddie, what's up? Is Christina back? I see she went to that convention. I see pictures of her popping up all over the place. Did you go to that convention too, or what's the deal? I haven't seen any video. Krista, she's triple cry laughing. Gear Runner says, I could start that channel, T-Dub. I could do it. I could do it. Eddie Smallhorn says, goo, Tigers. Go Tigers. M. Jones says, I often put a YouTuber's playlist on when I leave the house so the ads play. That's awesome. Now, if I can get all 13,250 whatever of my people to do that, oh my gosh, I could eat again. I could eat. Let's see. Tundra Whisper says, Rob, I'm addicted to your channel. Now I'm seeing a therapist. Thanks. Hey, admitting it is the first step, T-Dub. I mean, so you're on the right path to recovery. Eddie Smallhorn says, hey, Gear Runner, how's it going? Tacoma Dad says, hey, Rob. Hey, Tacoma Dad. How you doing, buddy? Gear Runner says, hello, Eddie. Pretty good here. How you and the family? Eddie Smallhorn says, hello at Krista Green Beans. Excuse me. Tundra Whisper says, oh my gosh, the rib is awesome. Awesome. Gear Runner says, go Gators. Gear's confused. They're going this way. Gear, let's see. Eddie Smallhorn says, doing great at the Gear Runner. Krista says, hi, Eddie. Eddie says, are they in the top 10 at Gear Runner? The Florida people are, but we are sitting at number 4 right now, I believe. There goes a plane off below. By the way, we had some pretty nasty weather here last night, man. About midnight, I look at my phone, and we have a tornado warning. A tornado warning? What the heck? I have nowhere to go. We have no basement here. So I'm like, oh, this is good. So where do I go in this house? I don't know. To the bathroom? I don't know. So we have a tornado warning. Well, that ends. About 15 minutes later, we have another tornado warning. I'm like, what the heck, man? What? It's now like 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm tired. I mean, I can't go to sleep. How can you go to sleep when the weather guy's saying, hey, by the way, a tornado might come and hit your house, so go ahead and go to bed. Who does that? I can't do that. So I was up until 2:15 last night, waiting to be hit by a tornado. I don't know, and 3 of them I heard hit Dallas. One of them was pretty darn destructive. Nobody killed, though, so that's a good thing. Gear Runner says, yep, they're 6th. That's right, not 4th, they're 6th. Vaquero Texan says, Rob. Wait a minute, where do we go? Vaquero Texan, I've lost you. My screen jumped. I shall find you. Let's see, Rob, why do you hate sleeves so much? You know, they're restrictive, they're hot. Once you start wearing a sleeveless shirt, you will never go back. I mean, when you live, and you're a Vaquero Texan, so I'm assuming you live in Texas. And if you live in Texas, you know how hot it gets, especially in southern Texas. I don't know how people wear sleeve shirts. I mean, I'm dying when I'm out there in this. And it's just too uncomfortable. I cannot wear. I don't hate them on other people. I just find them incredibly uncomfortable for me. That's all. Scott S. says, hey, everybody. Scott, how you doing? How's that new equipment you've got? Tony says, Gear Runner loves eat. Gear Runner does love to eat. If he could, he would just sit in his truck with his fries and eat all the time. That's what I think. Gear Runner says, hello, Scott S. Scott S. says, it rained today, so I get to eat supper at home. LOL. Awesome. Well, thanks for being on, Scott. I hope that the harvest is going well for you so far this year. Krista Greenbean says, hi, Scott. Sean DeLong says, already thumbs up. Hello, Krista. Glad to see you're participating tonight. Yeah, he says with a little bit of a smirk, because I did. Scott says, hey, Andy and Krista. Thunder Whisper says, Canadian invasion. That's right. That's right. Well, I got one living here with me, so I guess it's okay. Board Woodworker says, hello, Krista. The Board Woodworker says, sorry, got a phone call. Hey, what's more important, answering a phone? I assume you got voicemail on that phone. Come on, Brian. I'm just glad you're back, actually. Krista Greenbean says, us Canadians are taking over, honey. I've been telling you that for years. Yes, I know. You, Michael J. Fox, and isn't Dennis Rodman Canadian? I don't know. Vaquero Texan says, FYI, just ordered a 2020 Tacoma TRD Pro Black auto today. They said 6 to 8 weeks probably. Did you? Let's see. 6 month Pro Black auto. Okay. I think the manual transmission has something to do with it. I think they only build manuals 2 months on, 2 months off, 2 months on, 2 months off. You know what I'm saying? So I can believe that. And I'm hoping I didn't get in at the beginning of the off period, Justin says, doing great. Awesome to hear. Krista says, hi. Brian Juniper XL says, Krista, did you see the live Phantom of the Opera in Toronto? The Board Woodworker says, how have you been, Krista? Krista says, unfortunately, I did not. Juniper. Love to Smoke says, only 2 kinds of people, Canadians and the ones who wish they were. Ooh. Boy, sometimes those northern U.S. citizens can say quite disparaging things. You know what I'm saying? But they're part of us, so, God live the king. Is that what they say? The queen? Long live the queen? I don't know. I just heard Krista screaming. She said, wow, I don't even know. I must be really missing something. Let's see. The Board Woodworker said, how you been doing, Krista? She didn't get to see it. Loves to smoke. Yeah. Krista says, smoke. That is so true. David Young says, hi, Rob. Love the channel. David, I appreciate that. I appreciate you being on here, bud. And thanks for watching. Gear Runner says, come on, Smoke. There's only 2 kinds of people. The ones who use the metric system and the ones who've been to the moon. That's right. That's right. The Board Woodworker says, yo, Eddie. Juniper says, Canadians are cool and friendly. My neighbor was a Canadian. Gear Runner says, welcome to Tornado Alley. We're supposed to be south of that. Tornado Alley doesn't stretch all the way down to where we're at, supposedly, according to what I've researched, because I don't dig tornadoes, man. Board Woodworker says, Gear, you mean Russia that uses the metric? Just saying. You mean Canadians are Russian? What? I never knew that. Tundra Whisper says, when you need to dress formal, do you just add a clip-on tie and you're good to go? Funny story. I went to a wedding a while back, and I wore a sport coat, right? And I thought this would be really cool if I wore a black shirt under it. It would look neat. And it crossed my mind to wear one of my cut-off shirts with the suit coat, sport coat over it. And then when I got hot, I'd just take the sport coat off. But then I thought, if I do that, that's probably not going to go down well. So I didn't. No, I don't do that. I actually would wear something a little more dressy. I don't know. Randy R says, yep, I work on Sunday and Monday, so I can't join. Oh, man, that's a bummer, dude. Love to Smoke says, hey, Gear, you can have the moon. We go north to the lake and drink on some beer. Let's see. I wonder, everybody raves about Canadian beer here. Do Canadians rave about U.S. beer there? Tony says, been watching Rob and Gear almost a year. Love you. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. Gear Runner says, that lake's frozen 8 months out of the year, Smoke. The board woodworker says, Smoke, that sounds awesome. Can't go to the moon without a beer. Gear Runner, he says, thank you, Tony Martino. I Love to Smoke says, true, but beer is cold. It's cold up there. Gear Runner says he thanked him. Gear Runner says, I say so, Smoke. I'm a little jealous of that one. Sandman, welcome, buddy. Sandman says, getting Predator Steps and X-Stang Encore. And I jumped. My screen, how it goes. This week, also, have you thought about upgrading your gears to 5.2? I've heard it's a must-do mod if you have a lift and bigger tires and wheels. A lot of people swear by it. Few people actually do it. I would be afraid to do that, to be honest, unless the truck were older and, I hadn't had a ton of money in it. I might be interested in doing something like that, but not on a new truck, probably, to be honest. Vaquero Texan says, correct, sir, I am in Texas. Lago Vista at Lake Travis. I have no idea where that is. Still got here, and that storm hit us about 3:30 this morning. So you're north. You're north of Harlingen, then. Big Mo says, that storm sucked, buddy. Big Mo says, what's up, Rob? Everyone. Big Mo, what's up, buddy? Krista says, hey, Sean, I missed your comment. Love to Smoke says, but for sure, Canadians have the most awesome neighbors. Oh, they do. I mean, just look south. Here we are. We wave. We wave it all the time. The Carol Texan says, hot. Yes, yes. The board woodworker says, do we know what Dennis Rodman is at all? Not really. Scott says, very nice machine. I'm loving it. Cool. I bet it shortens your time a little bit. And Gear Runner says, we Americans feel the same way. Smoke? I don't know. I'm kidding. I married one of you. I married one of you Canadians. I bought her. I brought her here from Canada. Gear Runner says, hi, hey, Big Mo. How are you, buddy? Sean says, you're eating frozen meals for dinner the next few nights now, Rob. That's all right. You know what I had tonight? I had frozen egg rolls and a piece of bread with butter on it. A roll, which I love bread. So, that's, you can probably tell. Justin says, I've read online that 5% of Toyota Comas are manuals. That's true. I can verify that. I did research myself. I also heard that only 2% of all of the U.S. Production are manuals. So Toyota's a bit above the average there. But yes, 5%. It's like 21,000 of what they produce are actually manual transmissions. The board woodworker says, okay, guys, got to go. Need to be up in 7 hours. I have been working 5 to 5 and Saturday. Good God, Brian. Well, thank you for being on, buddy. I appreciate it. Get some sleep, and we'll see you next time, man. Gear Runner says, have a good evening, Brian. Tacoma Dad says, once you get that new truck, we should meet up down in your area and take a trip off-road. I've never been to Texas. Maybe I could convince you to put a taco box in your truck as well. Hey, you never know, man. That sounds fun. I'd actually like to do some sort of a meet somewhere with people who actually know where to go, because I don't even know where to go. The board woodworker said something. There you go. Oh, see you guys and gals. Good night, Brian. M. Jones says, every time I refresh Instagram, all I see is gear fries. You should be lucky that's all you see, because I hear Gear post some different things, let's just say. Sean DeLong says, Rob wears the tuxedo t-shirt. That's right. I like that. Love to Smoke says, take care, Brian. Gear Runner says, what's a taco box? Hey, if you got to ask, you're not cool. What can I say? The board woodworker says, see ya, smoke. Daniel says, Hoosiers. Hoosiers? What? Do they even have a basketball team anymore? I mean, really? M. Jones says, no Canadians tend to laugh at U.S. beer, although I do like Sam Adams. Well, there you go. There you go. What about the Budweiser and Boosh? What about Boosh and Natty Light? Let's see. Gear Runner says, LOL, M. Jones. I hope that's all everyone is seeing. LOL. Yeah, we can only hope. Krista Greenbean says, take care, Brian. Gear Runner says, I drink Corona, so I like my beer from south of the border. Yes, I remember when we had trouble. I used to be in that business, and we had trouble getting Corona. I can't remember who owned it. The Gambino family? I can't remember. That doesn't sound right. Something like that. Brian Mason, 3636 says, just tuned in. What's up, Rob? Hey, Brian. How you doing, buddy? Juniper XL says, is Harlingen, Texas boring? Not during severe thunderstorms at 2 a.m. I got to say that. Is it boring? Well, there's no shooting range here. That kind of sucks. There's no off-roading that I've been able to find yet. That kind of sucks. But we've got everything else. Brian, including some really good donuts. There's a really good donut place here. Brian says, hey, Gear. Gear says, hello, Brian. Brian says, I subbed Gear. Poor fella. You poor fella. Gear Runner says, thank you, Brian. Love to Smoke says, and he didn't even have to pay you. Gear Runner, or Love to Smoke says, I usually heat up my egg rolls. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, man, that's why they were so nasty. Troy Hasty says, hey, Rob, what's up, buddy? Troy, how you doing, man? Big Mo says, doing good, Gear. Just got done CrossFit and feeling every bit my age. How are you, sir? Yeah, that's why I just don't do anything like that anymore. It makes me feel too old. Sean says, have a great night, Brian. Brian says, everyone have a great evening. Hey, you too, Brian. Gear Runner says, good, Mo. I'd say you are. All right, let me give you my announcement before I forget for the 10th time, because I did forget. Tundra Whisper says, let's get to the giveaway. I'm hoping to win this thing. Wait, what is this thing? I'm going to tell you in a second. Gear Runner says, you too, Brian. Krista says, good night, Sean. Tundra Whisper says, who's your daddy? That's the same thing we ask Gear all the time. Taco Dad says, Taco Box is basically a second transfer case. Gives the truck ungodly low-end torque. Gear Runner says, oh, okay, Tacoma Dad, can you draw me a picture? Gear's a visual learner. Thunder Whisper says, off-roading is the closest ditch you can find. That doesn't sound like any fun. Michael says, hey, good evening. Michael, how you doing, buddy? Sean DeLong says, Brian, not brain. Sucks getting older. Brian, not brain. Sucks getting older. I don't know. Krista says, hey, Michael. Daniel says, not Hoosiers, Hosers. Oh, I thought you said Hoosiers. Hosers, a Canadian. Oh, yes, I'm well aware of that. A Canadian term. Michael says, I'm in Perrysburg, Ohio. Awesome. Awesome. I've been through Perrysburg, I think, 100 years ago. All right, first of all, an announcement. Tomorrow I am taking a ride over to Bert Ogden, and I am going to look at a 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD off-road. It's going to be my first time seeing one in person. It's going to be my first time driving one. It's going to be my first time sitting in one. The only thing that's not going to happen, well, there's two things that aren't going to happen. One, I'm not buying it. Why? Second reason, it's an automatic. But I thought it'd be cool to get over there, get a video on one. They asked me if I was interested in coming, and I said, well, heck yeah. So we're going to head over there tomorrow. We're going to shoot a video on the 2020 Tacoma. I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to at least experience one for the first time and see what it's all about. What do I got? I got something on me. Why do you tell me I had something on me? I like to look good for you guys. But anyway, we're going to go over there tomorrow. We're going to check it out. Again, it's not a manual. That sucks, but hey, you know. Juniper says, where is Perrysburg? Perrysburg's in Ohio. Krista says, you hoser. Hoser. I can't say it. It's like when Canadians say about. It's about. Well, we were going over to the store the other day, and we were talking about something, and I can't even really do that. Daniel, he's smiling. Tacoma Dad says, I'm out. Have a good evening, everyone. Tacoma Dad, thanks for being here, bud. I appreciate it. Love to Smoke says, take off, eh? Tundra Whisper, he really thumbed it down a whole lot. I don't know why. I don't know why he's so unhappy. Michael says, what color? I think it's either magnetic gray or silver, I think. I think that's what they have. They have 3 of them over there, I believe. Assuming they're still even in stock. I don't know. I hope so. Let's see. Daniel said, beauty. Oh, God. Beauty. What to go A? I don't know. Henry Rodriguez says, hi, Rob. Henry, how you doing, bud? Krista says, GN. Oh, good night. Tacoma Dad. Tundra Whisper says, what's that Dorito? I don't know what that means. Gear Runner says, look good for us. Pull your hat down lower. Hey, man. You know that's not true. You know it's not. Juniper says, on the review, can you critique the transmission? There are rumors that the transmission was fixed. Oh, for sure, I'll pay attention to that. Sean Avellino, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, I apologize. Says, what up, Rob, from L.A. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? I'm just hanging out, talking to you guys. We're going to do a little giveaway here in a couple minutes. I'll announce what it's going to be here in an even shorter amount of YouTube time. You know, we're on YouTube time now. And welcome, bud. Michael says he wants to look good for guys. That's not what I said, brother. That's not what I said. You know it's not what I said. Randy R. says, can't wait to see tomorrow on the 1920 Tacoma. Wait a minute. Can't wait to see tomorrow on the 1920 Tacoma you're looking at. I assume you meant 2020. The video won't be up tomorrow. It may be up the next day. It might be over the weekend because I've got other videos ahead of it and I've got to edit it and, all that good stuff. So, but it could be. See. Justin says, sweet. Can't wait. Me either. I can't wait. Tundra Whisper says, look good for us. Switch spots with Krista. Come on, man. Come on. Dave C says, look forward to the drive vid. Yeah, me too. I can't wait, man. Randy R says, hey, I have the magnetic gray. Love it. My Tundra's magnetic gray. I like it too. I think it looks pretty good. I just wouldn't want another magnetic gray. Daniel says, beauty. Way to go, eh? Redo. Beauty. Way to go, eh? It's like a northern, southern Canadian. I don't know. Juniper says, had to look up Perrysburg. Never heard of it. And I live in Ohio. What? It's near Miami, Toledo area. There you go. Let's see. Krista says, she's cry laughing twice. I don't know. Tears are running down her face. It's a mess. Juniper says, what's the next Jeep mod? We were just talking about that tonight. We haven't decided yet. Gear Runner says, wait. You did say that. You said, and I quote, I like to look good for you guys. End quote. That is what I said. Sean says they were making Tacomas in 1920. They were. They had horses pulling them, real horses. Tundra Whisper says, think ratings, Rob. Ratings. Yeah, right. Love to Smoke says, haven't been that well lately. Have a ton of videos to catch up on. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I hope you feel better. All right, let's talk about the giveaway tonight. I'm sure you're dying to know. Let's go back here. We have a couple of the usual stand-ins here. We're going to get those down so you guys can see tonight. And I have an additional. Let me see if I can't get that out. Hold on. I've got to get it out of here. All right. We have 3 things. You may choose one. You may choose one, and I shall send it to you. Toot sweet. Toot sweet. We have the RobMotive patch. You've seen this before on the channel. Although now you're seeing it in vivid real color. Check that out. Check that out. A little Velcro action on the back in case you want to stick it somewhere, I don't know. People stick them on their roof in their trucks, on their visors on their trucks. Stick it on your shirt if you've got one of those, kind of hairy, coarse shirts. It'll stick to that. It doesn't stick very well to cotton T-shirts, to be honest. A little bit. But it's the RobMotive patch, which was designed by me. Next is the RobMotive sticker. Or decal, whatever you want to call it. Again, in live, living color now. You can see how awesome this thing looks. I mean, check that thing out. Is there anything better than that? I don't know. one or the other of those, or I'm going to give away the new RobMotive wristband. It says, you can see here, hopefully, let me get it straight. It says RobMotive on one side. Well, it's because it's for the channel. There is a RobMotive emblem. You can see right there, right there. See that little RobMotive thing? This camera even focuses. I love that. Right there. And then on the other side, it says, because I guess I tend to say this a lot, it says, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? So it's a very friendly wristband, shows people that you're a nice person. So if you're not a nice person, well, I guess you can hide behind it. I don't know. So one of these three things. It will be the sticker, or the decal, I should say. Let me get that straight. Oh, that's like a sin right there. We don't want to. My God, I got everything upside down. It's hard to do this on camera. Or I should say the wristband, the RobMotive wristband. And this isn't promoting any cause. Well, it's promoting the channel, I must say. So, like all the other wristbands you see promoting something, awareness of this and that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. It's not. That's not its purpose. So that's what we're going to give away. We're going to do the same format as I typically do, and that's going to be. And I shall tell you what it is right now for those of you who do not. Tundra Whisper says that's a neck choker for Gears Stalker. Gotta watch how I read that one. Let me go back a little bit here, catch up, and then I'll give you the rules. Bob Winter says, how about that carpet thingy as an option for your 2020 Tacoma bed? Wondered if you saw. How about that carpet thingy as an option for your 2020 bed? I'm not sure what you mean there. I have the bed mat that I took out of the last truck that's going to go in the new Tacoma, unless, strangely, for some reason it wouldn't fit. I don't know why it wouldn't, but I'm not sure what you mean. I do know what the carpet for the bed is, but I'm not sure what you're talking about. Daniel says, another fire close to me in Southern Cal, rather. Any mods to turn Tacoma into a pumper? No. You should run, and you should run fast. Just get away. Go. That would be kind of neat, though. You might have to upgrade the suspension. Giver says, I hope you get feeling better, Smoke. Absolutely. We need to see more food, man. It's been lacking on the old Instagram. Thunder Whisper says, yippee! Let's play. Bob Winter says, it's a very fine patch. Yes, Bob has the patch. Bob has the sticker. Bob wins everything. I don't think Bob has the wristband. By the way, there it is on your wrist if you'd like to see how it fits. Now, it is an adult large, so if you're a giant fella or fella-ette, I don't know if it'll fit, but it does stretch. It's not as stretchy as a rubber band, but it does stretch. And remember, always, one of your two wrists are smaller than the other. My right wrist is bigger than my left, so it fits snugger on my right. So it might fit your left or your non-dominant hand or arm better, let's just say. Let's see. Krista says, Harry, and she's laughing again. Oh, my God. Love to Smoke says, thanks, Gear. It's all good, just stuff, getting old. Thunder Whisper says, a patch doubles as a coaster for my drink. Hey, that's not a bad idea. It might be the RobMotive coaster. Yeah, I like that. Win 4, you got a set. What can I say? Bob Winter says, sticker is cool, too. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Krista says, I feel you, Smoke. Excuse me, I feel you. Gear Runner says, something. We don't know. We don't know. Oh, he says, I understand, Smoke. Taking it easy, buddy. Bob Winter says, good idea, T-Dub. Krista Greenbean says, it's an awesome wristband. It's awesome. Thunder Whisper says, that's a neck choker for Gears stock. Yeah. Love to Smoke says, I'm just glad I'm not a horse. Would be on my way to the glue factory by now. Oh, man, you can't be that old. I do remember you had said somewhere what your age was, but that's not old. That's not old at all. Let's see. That was the laptop, the top that just jumped in front of you guys there. I had to grab a piece of paper to write a number on for the giveaway. Where are we? 6:45. We got to do the giveaway, man. Let me see if I can catch up real quick. It's promoting the cause You're Hungry. Yes, it is, Gear. It is. Brian, he smiled. Gear Runner, he's laughing. Krista says, you and me both smoke. Bob Winter said it's like a bed mat, but carpet that covers the bottom and the sides. I think new for the 2020. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I haven't seen it, though. Gear Runner says, my dad has that in his truck, Bob. Bob Winter says, I would like a wristband. There you go, bud. Gregory Johnson. Welcome, Gregory. Gregory says, today in your Tundra video, you said you like a truck. You like a truck that has low-end torque and no lag. What about Tacoma's lag? I had to buy the throttle Commander. What's your thought about that, about the lag? I don't notice it a whole lot. Yeah, it's not a race car off the line, and I really don't expect it to be, but I don't notice a huge lag unless you floor it. I mean, Z-Diver says, bed rug. I have one. There you go. Bob Winter says, cool gear. Been wondering about how someone likes it. Bob says, bed rug. That's it. Marcus says, 50 likes, and Rob will straight pipe the Tundra. 50 likes. I don't even know how many likes there are here because this stupid screen's not updating. Gear Runner says, yep, that's it, Z-Diver. By the way, if you haven't thumbed up, and if you'd be so kind, hit that thumbs up button. It'll just take a second. Randy R says, I like that sticker. Thanks, Randy. Gear Runner says he likes his. Bob had it about 4 years. Bob says, oh, wow. Okay, not new. No, they're not. Tony Martino says, Gear Runner needs a taco. Gear Runner won't fit in a taco. He'd have to drive from the bed. Because he's like 8 feet tall or something. I don't know. He's a freak, man. He's a freak. Juniper says he's hungry. He can eat those geckos that keep coming around. I know. Ugh. I wonder if people do eat those. Tundra Whisper says, instead of numbers, Rob, let's do letters. Then some of us wouldn't win. Gear. That's right. That's right. Gear Runner says he had a Silverado, Bob, so not a taco, but he likes it. Bob says, probably the same concept. Yes. Gear Runner says, I don't fit in them, Tony, or I would. Justin says, sticker would look good on my Tacoma. It does. It looks awesome on Tacomas and Tundras and even Fords and Chevys and Nissans and Rams. Just saying. Let's see. Z-Diver says, I had a bed rug in my 2012 Tacoma, 2017 Tundra, and 2019 Tundra Pro. Awesome. Let's do the giveaway. It's 6:48. Here's the rules. I'm going to ask for a number between something and something. And you need to guess the number. You need to guess it correctly. I need to see it. The first number that I see on my screen that matches the number I have just written on this piece of paper down here will be the winner. While this stream is going on, I would like you to email me, if you'd be so kind, which you'll have to do anyway, your address as to where you would like whatever it is that you choose to be sent. You can email that to robmotive@gmail.com. robmotive@gmail.com. This is what you can win. You can win a lovely patch. You can win an even lovelier wrist strap, like what I'm wearing, or band, I should say, right there. Or you can win this fine RobMotive sticker, and it is fine. All right, without further ado, I'm going to ask you for a number. Do not start until I say the word go, which I haven't yet, or it will not count. You can only guess one number per line, and it can only be a 3-digit number. I saw Tundra Whisper. He's trying to get it all in one fell swoop. That will not work. Love to Smoke says, use the sticker to cover the rust on the Chevy. There you go, buddy. Krista says, good luck, guys. All right, I need a number. I need a number between 210 and 275. Between 210 and 275. Are you ready? Tundra Whisper's guessed already, and it doesn't count. Someone else has guessed, and it doesn't count. I haven't said go yet. It doesn't start until I say go. Ready, set, go. All right. I said go. Now everybody has stopped. I don't know. This contest is turning into a crazy thing. I believe we have a winner. I believe we have a winner. And I wonder if it, somebody actually, let's see, before I open my yapper. We have a winner, and it's funny because my rule is always do not start guessing until I say go. People started guessing. The number was chosen before I said go, and it was the correct number, and the same person, kudos to you, actually guessed the correct number, or he put it again and did win. So let me make sure. Let me start at the top. Again, I know where I started right there. So let me make sure that he was the first person. And he was. The number was 248. David Holmes, you started before I said go and guessed the number. And then after I said go, you guessed it again. So kudos to you. You did indeed win. I need to know what you want. Oops. Let me write down your name first. Okay. You can choose from the patch, the lovely patch. Stick that right there. Or the RobMotive wrist strap. It is a silicone wrist strap, by the way. So if you have one of those silicone allergies, allergic to like silicone gloves, you may not want that. Or the RobMotive sticker. I need to know which one you want, and then you need to email me your shipping address, preferably before the stream ends, which will be shortly, to robmotive@gmail.com. Now, let's see. I'm always interested to see if anybody else guessed it too later. 248. Wow. 248 was and that went quick. I must not have picked. I've been picking some good numbers that take time, but sticker. We have a sticker for Mr. David Holmes. Hold on. Let me write that down. Mr. David Holmes wants the sticker. You got it, David. Please email me your shipping address where you want it to go. Email it to robmotive@gmail.com. That's robmotive@gmail.com. By the way, we do have this. I don't even have to lean in on the camera anymore because I can do this. Isn't that awesome? I can get my head right in the camera. I mean, how cool is that? Look at that. I can go like in that far. I think that's awesome. Nobody probably wants to see me quite that close. But I love this new setup, and I love that it focuses, right? I can hold something up in front of it. Let's see. Wait a minute. What am I showing you guys here? The old channel name. This was an old channel name pin that a company. Look at that. Look how that focused. Isn't that awesome? And then I take it away, and I'm back in the frame. I just love this. This is cool. All right, let's get some comments here. We're congratulating David a lot. We're nice jobbing, David. Daniel says he was going to take the wristband. Yeah, you got to win. You got to win to win. Tundra Whisper says, well, daggone it. These things never go my way. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know. Gear Runner says, take the glasses, Dave. They look like they fit well. Tundra Whisper says, oh, please don't do that. Gear Runner says, oh my gosh, that's a horrible feature. By the way, Gear, you mentioned you're going to get a webcam. Are you going to get a webcam? I would recommend that you don't get a webcam for a couple reasons, but I would get the Canon EOS M50. That's what I'm running on right now. I'm streaming through a Canon M50, and man, it's just awesome, and it's really easy to hook up. You only need 2 pieces of software. I am running through OSB, but simplistically, the way this works, not a problem through OSB. I haven't had any hiccups, nor have I heard anybody say anything about lags in the stream. Let's see. Love to Smoke says, yeah, please don't do that. Bob Winters says, cool Zoom. Thanks, Bob. That's why you're my buddy. Krista, she's laughing out loud. Randy says, good night, all. Good night, Randy. Thanks for being here, bud. Bob Winters says, my math didn't work today. Yeah, I'm surprised. Bob wins like a lot. I don't know, but not today. Krista says, have a good week, everybody. Bob Winter says, thanks, Krista. Tundra Whisper says, come on, Gear. Didn't you hear what number he was writing down? That's right. Gear's like the paper whisperer. You write a number down, or anything, really, and Gear knows what it is. It can be a novel, and Gear would know what you wrote, the whole thing. That's what I've heard. Krista says, anytime, Bob. Justin, he thumbs up, and Gear Runner says, LOL, not this time, T-Dub. He writes lower now. I do. I write lower now. Daniel says, that was scary. Thank you, Daniel. I do appreciate that. I really do. Let's see. I think I'm caught up on the comments. We're right about an hour. I think I started a little bit early, too. Used to be there was a timer on here somewhere that would tell me 59 minutes and 50 seconds. Here we go. Let's see. Love to Smoke says, have a great week, all. You too, bud. And again, I hope you feel better. Gear Runner says, have a good night and week, everyone. You too, Gear. We'll see Gear. Don't forget, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. He'll be live. Check him out. I don't know if he's giving anything away this week. He gave away something last week, and do you know who won? But it was easy. There were only 9 people on. We need to get a few more people on Gear's channel so that I don't win everything. I start to feel bad when I win everything, you know? But anyway, check him out. Wednesday night, 7 p.m. He'll be on, I believe, unless he says differently in the few more moments we have here. Tundra Whisper says, yeah, Rob's getting clever. He's getting clever. I am. I'm getting smarter. Big Mo says later, good night, Big Mo. Thanks for being on, buddy. Daniel says, I meant for Dave to take the wristband. I meant for Dave to take the wristband. I don't know. Dave said he wanted a sticker. I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gear Runner says, thank you. You're welcome, bud. Bob Winter says, see y'all. Gear Runner says, I will be on. There you go. Gear will be on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Check him out. Tundra Whisper says, I'll show up, Gear, and I'll bring a crowd. There you go. Bring a crowd. But bring it here first. I mean, you got to come here first. I'm just saying. I don't know. Gear Runner says, thanks, T-Dub. Unless you're all, huddled around the same connection, then, we want everybody individually on their own phones. Tundra Whisper, he's a smiling. Tundra Whisper says, is that 7 my time? It's 7 Eastern time, and I believe you're in the Eastern time zone, aren't you? No, you're out the other way. I don't know what time it is your time. I know it's 6 o'clock my time. It's probably 5 o'clock your time. I don't know. Daniel says, good night. Good night, Daniel. To all you Canadians up north, g'day. Thanks for being here, eh? And we'll see you all next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.